Hello, hello, hello. Boom, boom, come in the room. Boom, boom, get in the room. Boom, boom, get in the room. Hey, y'all, hey. Gotta watch for cars. I'm out here getting my evening walk in the beautiful mountains of Virginia. And hey, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in, everyone. So, if you've been following me, and if you saw the topic of this conversation, it's digital marketing for beginners. So, sorry, hold on, you guys. So I'm out here walking, and let me tell you, in addition to being a digital marketer, I'm also a coach. I'm a certified life, financial, and business coach, right? But you don't have to be any of that to start this digital marketing journey, which is what I love because I'm brand new to this. I've done lots of other things in the past. I'm 61 and full of fun. So I've done lots of things in the past. I've created my own companies. And as you can tell by the way I'm breathing, I have not been exercising much. I've been trying to get out. I don't like the cold. I really don't like the cold. I moved back to Virginia a few months ago from sunny South Carolina. But before that, I went to Puerto Rico for almost 3 months. And I was right by the beach, 3 blocks from the beach. Nice apartment. So I was able to go to the beach almost every single day, even though it was the rainy season. So I'm walking and talking, but I'm also looking because there's a blue creeper van. Now I know. To you, that might just look like a van, but there's a whole lot of stuff going on out here. So ladies in particular, if you see people, vans, SUVs, anything like that, and they get a little too close to you, start walking the other way immediately. Or if there's a home or something right there, store, go ahead and go inside. This community is really, really safe. I'm up here with the Mennonites people who are, if you don't know, they're a religious order. But I'm not here with the Mennonites. This area is where the Mennonites live. So anyway, yes, I'm out of breath, but I decided, here, I'm going to give you a lesson. So this is why I was saying that I'm also a coach, because here's the life lesson. I did not feel like getting up and going outside and taking a walk. I really didn't. Even though today is one of the nicer days, it's probably the nicest day we've had all year. 50 something degrees. So, yeah. Y'all gonna have to just excuse me for being out of breath because I'm just gonna keep on walking and talking. And so, here's what happened. I did not feel like getting up and walking. So I said, get your butt up and get out of the house and go for a walk. So, that's what I'm doing. I'm getting my walk on, getting my steps on. My son-in-law and my daughter bought me these cute hiking shoes. Hopefully you saw them. And because they hike and bike and all this other stuff. But anywho, back to the point. This digital marketing for beginners. Listen, if you don't know me, my name is Kara Vell Scritton. I am a mom and a serial entrepreneur, mom of 6, a world traveler, and a whole bunch of other fun and cool stuff. And right now I'm out of breath, but that's okay because I'm just going to keep walking and keep talking. Because you know what? This is a good metaphor for the program that I'm doing, right? So over here, you have the mountains, right? The ski resort is about 15 minutes from me. And so you have a couple of colleges up in this area. There's always lots going on. But this is a metaphor for life. Anyway, I don't feel like it. But I know the secret to not feeling like doing something is to do it. There's a quote or saying or whatever that action cures fear. It's actually one of my favorite quotes because it's so true. If you don't mind, if you would take your finger and just tap on my forehead, send me some love, I would appreciate that. I really like going live. Some days I don't feel like it, but I do like it. I'm pretty extroverted, but I have my introvert days. So anyway, back to this whole thing about how this getting up and walking and doing what I needed to do relates to this digital marketing journey, right? Because I know the keys, right? I don't feel like doing something. Get up and do it anyway. I don't feel like putting my shoes on and going outside to walk. Get up and do it anyway. I don't necessarily feel like walking and talking. Do it anyway. So that is called, when you have a step-by-step plan, you have a step-by-step process, things are in order. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. It's just like when you're building a house. It's called the blueprint. It's a blueprint, right? Everything is laid out for you, so you don't have to try to figure everything out. So what I'm doing in my program, we are learning digital marketing. We are being mentored by a self-made millionaire who made her money in digital marketing. She actually made her first million on TikTok in 17 months, following the exact same blueprint that I'm following and that 50,000 other people inside of our community are also following. So it's pretty exciting. It's pretty cool. I really like it. And here's my favorite part. Right now we are doing a 30K in 90 days business growth sprint. And you know what I got, you guys? Water. Hold on. Oh, that feels good. We're doing a 30K in 90-day business growth sprint. I'm over here on the campus, so there's a place to sit down right by the library. So I'm going to sit over there and talk to y'all so my camera's not shaking and quaking. You know, I really always think, oh, I should get the thing that when you walk, the camera doesn't move around. But guess what? You don't need all that. You don't need all the fancy stuff. I want the microphone that gets rid of the background noise and makes your voice sound really awesome. But you don't need that. I want better lighting, the little lighting things to go in the back of my phone. But I don't need that. I want there's a thing. So when you take videos and take pictures, they always tell you to use the back camera. Well, the problem with that is when you're moving around, it's hard to know if you're in the frame, if you're out of the frame, if you're looking like this or that or that. They have this thing that you stick on the back of your camera that you can see how you look facing you, but also you're using your back camera so the screen is better. That has nothing to do with any of that. The point I'm making with that is those things are all things that would be really nice to have, things that I will have on my wish list, but I don't need them to do this digital marketing journey. If you want to join me, if you've already been watching me, if you're like, I'm ready, go ahead and hit the link in my bio. Right up there, Team Pay Daily. I'm Kara. You'll immediately get an email from me. And when you get that email, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, whatever, email me and I'll email you back. See how simple that is? And so let's go right over here and sit down for a second. So we're doing a 30K in 90 days business growth sprint. All right. Yay, I'm sitting down. Right by the library, too. And so, you see what I'm doing? You can do this. Like, who can't do what I'm doing? Anybody can do this. You don't have to have anything fancy. I kid you not, I have my iPhone, and I just propped it up on I have like a shoulder bag that I carry that has my ID, a couple of bucks in it, and my water. And so, anybody can do this. You're watching this on TikTok right now. You're watching from your phone, or you're watching from your computer or iPad, whatever. You're watching this on some kind of device that allows you to have this app. So since you can watch this, that allows you to have this app. So since you can watch this, you can also do this. This is not hard. It's hard when it was muffled. So as I'm going on my journey, when I learn things, I'm just telling people what I learned. When I watch other creators or learn something in our community, I just share it with people. And when people are sick and tired of being on the dang struggle bus and they want off and they want to make some money, and they're like, I keep seeing everybody online and it all looks like they're winning. Everybody's making $100 million a month, right? That's not the case. Some people are making a whole bunch of money, but most people are not. That is probably not the average. But you can make some money. What if you could just make $100 in a day online? What if you made $50 a day? Now, I don't have anything that's $50 a day, but what if you could make $50 a day online? What if you could make $100? What if you can make $300? What if you can make $600, $900 a day? How would that change your life? $100 a day is $3,000 a month. $3,000 a month. So I want y'all to think about that, because it's possible. Now, big, obvious income disclaimer. I'm not saying you're going to make $3,000 a month. Don't go back and say Kara from Team Pay Daily told me I was going to make $3,000. I did not tell you that. I said it's possible. People are making that, and people are making way more than that. So that means if they can do it, I can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. And if my mentor did it in 17 months, she made $1 million, then why can't I do it? See, that's the way I think. Sometimes people think, oh, well, that must be nice for them, or, yeah, she can do it because of this thing or that thing. Can I tell you that she had no tech skills. She started with a brand new TikTok account because she had never been on TikTok. She didn't even know she thought TikTok was like for kids. I personally thought it was like dancing cat videos and stuff. Like, I never was on TikTok. I had a TikTok, but I never used it. And then when I got into this program, and when she said she started her business on TikTok, and she made over $1 million in 17 months, you guys, 17 months. Think about that. Now, maybe you don't want that much money. That's okay. Just about everybody I know has, and if you're my people, if I'm talking to the right people, let me know. Just about everybody that I know that comes into my orbit that I attract to me, because we do attraction marketing here. We don't call people, we don't DM people, we don't do any hey girl, hey, do you keep your options open messages. Now, that's fine. If it works for people, it works for people, but we just don't do that. There's no uplines, there's no downlines, it's not MLM, there's no crypto, there's none of that. It's digital marketing. Digital marketing is just a product or service that's online, like Netflix, like when you buy stuff from the TikTok shop. Now, the physical product isn't actually the digital part, but the part where you watch the video, you sign up, you order the product, and all of that is done online. All of that is digital marketing. Digital marketing is just the way you get the information that something is available online. That's it. Netflix, YouTube, TikTok, Amazon, and all of that. It's all digital marketing, right? So even if you've ever taken a class online, some people take classes online, especially during the pandemic. A lot of people were taking classes online. I was also taking classes online. And so that's digital, right? That's all digital marketing is. So people think that it's kind of mysterious because a lot of times when you see people talking about digital marketing or digital products, they're kind of vague. And it's the reason that they're kind of vague is not because they're trying to hide something or trying to scam people or make everything a big secret. It's just that it really is. There's so much that you can do with it that it's kind of hard to narrow it down to like one thing, right? So because you can do things like create ebooks, you can create courses, you can create you can do any types of videos that you want. You can do affiliate marketing, which is where you buy something from a store and then they give you a percentage of it, right? So there's so many different things. There's like literally hundreds of things that you can do online that are digital marketing. So when people are trying to explain exactly what digital marketing is, it's kind of hard to just in TikTok land. This is why I like to go live, because when you're on TikTok, you got like a couple of seconds. You really literally have 3 seconds to go live, because when you're on TikTok, you got like a couple of seconds. You really literally have 3 seconds to catch people's attention and they're gone. Like some of you will drop off from this live and that's fine. And some of you will stick around and people will come later and all that kind of stuff. And all of that is awesome, because you know what? This live is being recorded. It's going to be on TikTok. I'm going to go back later and I'll edit it and I'll just take out some little clips. And TikTok on the creator side has all those tools and stuff. So I'm going to try to take a screenshot so I can show you guys what that looks like. Again, my name is Kara. We're talking about digital marketing. We're talking about joining me on this 30K and 90-day digital marketing business growth sprint. We have a community of 50,000 like-minded people, and we are all here to encourage each other and support each other. Nobody is anybody's upline, downline. There's no sponsors. There's none of that, right? This is a program. Hang on, let me see if I can do a screenshot. There you go. Okay, so I'm going to put that screenshot up on my page just to show you how it looks on my side of the phone. And so anyway, so it's kind of hard to break down digital marketing for people in one like little bite-sized piece, right? And then obviously if you're marketing, every single video cannot be the explanation for this is what digital marketing is. Hello, today, this is what it can't be, because like I said, you've got 3 seconds to catch people's attention. I don't even know if it's that long anymore, because even me, and I think I have a pretty long attention span, I find myself watching videos and I'm just like, I don't even know if I get all the way into like a good 2 seconds before I'm already scrolling to the next thing. So if that's you scrolling, stop scrolling and start controlling. Take control of your life. Take control of your finances. What do you want? What do you want? What would make your life better? And I asked you earlier, with an extra $100 a day, how would that help you? How would that change your life? It's not mind-boggling money. I'm not going to sit here and promise you that you're going to make thousands and thousands of dollars a day, although people do it every single day. It happens. I just told you there's 50,000 people inside of our community. So obviously something that is being done here works. This is a simple, step-by-step proven process. It's 3 steps. It's a 3-step strategy. So if you would like to learn more, go to the link in my bio and put in your information. You'll immediately get an email from me, and then I will be in touch with you. And if you want to contact me, you'll have all my information will be right in that email. So then that's how we can correspond. Instead of trying to figure out of how many googobs there's millions of people are on freaking TikTok. Oh, I saw that guy or I saw that girl. I'll even do it. Like, I'll see a video and I'm like, oh, yeah, I really want to watch them. So then I'll follow them. But then they get lost in the sauce of the sea of all these other people on TikTok, right? So I'm like, okay, there needs to be a better way. And guess what? We have a better way. We have an easier system. We have a way for you to just put in your email. And this is for all you digital marketers and content creators, whoever may be on here. If you're from Legacy Builders, hey, y'all, hey. Again, my name is Kara Reveals Crittenton, and you guys, I'm on here as Team Pay Daily, but I also have another page, Kara Reveals Crittenton. And so that one I got a little behind on because let me tell y'all what I did. When the whole TikTok ban, not a ban happened, I was one of the people that deleted my app thinking that I was going to be able to quickly just go back on whenever they turned on the lights again and download the app, right, and get right back on that. Well, obviously that didn't happen. So I had to do this whole workaround where I had to act like I was living in Canada or something to get it back on. And then, like, I want to say like 4 days after I did that, then they put the app back on the App Store. So that's life, right? But I just want to tell you guys, like, what are you waiting for? Ask you a question. How would $100 change your life? Am I talking to the right people? Hello, am I talking to the right people? Would an extra $100 make a difference in your life? Let me give y'all some shout outs over here. Hey Lindy, hey Katie, hey Faria, hey Rhoda, hey Christy, hey Abu, hey AA, hey Walker, hey Jackie, hey Marie, hey y'all, hey, there's a whole bunch of you guys on here. Thank you for being here. Hey Dolly, hey Robina, hey Evelyn. So anyway, the question that I asked was, would $100 extra a day make a difference to your life? Obviously, it would make some difference. Would it make a big difference? Would it make a small difference? What difference does that make? The only thing that matters is that an extra $100 a day would make a difference in your life. What if you could take that money and do something for somebody else? Like, because sometimes people think, well, I don't need all that. It doesn't take all that. Okay, maybe it doesn't take all that. But let's say you're the person that says, you go to church. Like, I'm a Christian. Everybody can be whatever they want to be. But let's say you always wanted to do something for your church, right? Like maybe they have a summer camp program. And you would be like, it would be really cool if I could pay for some kids to go to summer camp. And it could be easy. It wouldn't be stressful. It wouldn't be a strain. It wouldn't be a struggle. I could just go and say, here's $5,000 to whatever it is, and put it towards some kids' summer camp, right? Well, what if you could do something like that? Okay, we know that the education system in the U.S. needs a lot of work, and I don't know where you are in the world, but yeah, it needs a lot of work. My niece is a teacher, right? So I also know a lot of teachers, and they oftentimes are buying the supplies out of their own paycheck, which if you know anything, that they don't get paid that much, but they're taking their money and they're buying supplies for kids. And now in the U.S., the government is trying to cut into the funding. They're trying to take the school lunches and things like that away from these kids. And so how much worse do you think it's going to get? They already have programs where they send kids home on the weekend with lunch, with like a breakfast and lunch items for the weekend, because some of these kids, that's all the food they get. If they don't eat at school, they don't eat. Hello? Do you understand what I'm saying? So what if you could have enough money where you could say, you know what, I'm going to pay for all of the kids' school lunches, right? I'm going to be that parent. I'm going to be the person that gets to do all that stuff. Or maybe you have bigger dreams. Maybe you have loftier dreams, right? Maybe you're like, wow, I always wanted to, like, have a wing in a hospital, right? Maybe that's you. Like, I didn't know, nobody knew until my great-grandfather passed. He was 101 years old. That he actually they had decided they were going to name a part of Duke University in North Carolina, some area of that, after my grandfather, because we didn't know he had been contributing and doing stuff in the college for years. He had been paying for tuition for people and all this kind of stuff for years, but he never told anybody. So we were all just like blown away. We knew he was a great guy and he did, things in the community, but we had no idea. So what if you could do something like that? Let me tell you one of my dreams, right? Since it's just us talking, we're not talking to everybody. You already know that. This is not for everybody. If it's for you, if you're ready, if you want to make some extra money, if you want to figure out how to start your own online business, if you want to have your hand hold and have people help you every step of the way, then this is for you. Click the link in my bio, put your information in. You're going to immediately get an email from me. If you would take your finger and just tap on the screen, that gives me the hearts, and it also helps more people to find out about this awesome live video. And when I'm saying, people will say, oh, this thing or that thing is life-changing. A lot of things are life-changing. I've had some crazy experiences, right? But like I said, what if it was just an extra $100? What if it was, hey, Jack, how are you? Yeah, yes, exactly. Yes, that would make a difference. That extra $100, right? Because you don't know. What an extra $100, an extra $300, whatever. The case is, whatever amount of money is, it's more money than you had before, right? So you could do something different, right? Hey, Tabitha, how are you? And also, you guys, I'm in the little creator thing, so I can get, like, they have some kind of hearts and roses and stuff down there. I forgot what it looks like when you guys sign, but you can send me those things, and I have a challenge that when I get 5 roses, I will sing, and I have the cotton candy up there too. So whatever you want to do is fine. This is not necessarily a grow room, but if you would like to grab yourself some besties and make some friends, then go ahead and do that. Feel free. So anyway, one of the things that I would like to do, like I said, since it's just us talking, I went through a really crazy situation one time. This was years ago. And I ended up in an abusive relationship, and physically abusive. And I was able to get away from that. Thank you, Jesus. And, a lot of crazy stuff happened. So I always had a heart to help women that had been abused and stuff like that, right? So without going too deep in the woods, that's something that I would like to do. I would like to take some money, and I would like to open up a center for abused women. Now, I don't want to be the person that has to be there 24/7. So I want to have enough money where I can staff it with good people, right? Because that's the part of the reason I'm on my digital marketing journey, is because I like having time freedom. I like being able to travel. I've been traveling my whole life. My dad was in the Air Force. So I've been traveling since I was a baby. And I just came back from Puerto Rico. I was there for almost 3 months, like I said. Just came back in December. And so, yeah, I love it. I'm going to Jamaica soon, and I'm going to go some other places in between that. But thanks to a lot of the things that I can do is because I do work online, because I do this digital marketing where I don't need a whole bunch of stuff. I don't have to be chained to the computer. A lot of people that work from home and they work at a job, you're still stuck in that space. Like, I have a friend that does like phone calls or something from home. He's got to be in that designated area because he's got to be connected to a certain line. Hey, Mayud, I'm not going to co-host right now, but thank you, Maydasha. I don't know how to say your name, but thank you for inviting me. I just want to finish my live right now, but I appreciate you. Message me and leave me a message and let me know. We can go live together sometime, and we can set it up when would be a good time for both of us to do that. Anybody else who would like to go live, if you're a content creator, if you're a digital marketer, if you're new, if you're kind of nervous to go live, I'm very extroverted. So I don't mind going live with you. Sometimes you just need somebody to just be like, okay, yeah. And I have to go call her or look to her to help me with the program, because there's 50,000 people inside of the program. Hello, that's why you got to get with the program. I don't know how old y'all are, but if you know that song, you might be a little bit old. I'm just saying. So like I said, one of the things that I would like to do is put some money into for these abused women and for their children, to help them to get like job skills. See, I'll tell y'all my whole backstory one day, but right now I'll just tell you that I had a very, very, very prosperous business offline with my ex-husband, right? And then so we broke up, a whole lot of crazy. I basically walked away with my mama, my 6 kids, and my sanity, yes! And I don't regret 1 minute of walking away. Is the best thing I've ever done. One of the best things I've ever done. But I had to start over, and it was scary. It wasn't easy. It wasn't just like, oh, okay, well, you just left this whole multi-million-dollar corporation that y'all built, but what you gonna do now? No, I walked away because I had to. And sometimes you have to walk away from things, and you have to know. And if you're a person of faith, then you know sometimes when you've got to really depend on God, because that's the main thing that got me through. But having said that, there were a lot of women in the area where I lived that their husbands were high-powered businessmen, politicians, things like that. So I lived right outside of D.C. And so these women a lot of them were battered women. Now, this didn't happen with my ex. The whole part with the abusive thing, that wasn't my ex-husband. So that wasn't the person I'm talking about right now. But these women were physically abused and all kinds of different kinds of things, right? And so here's the deal, though. Because their husbands had so much money, they were afraid to leave. Some of them had gotten married right out of high school or gotten married in college, and they didn't have any skills to market. All they knew how to do was shop and ladies at lunch and stuff like that. And some of them did charity work. But they were terrified to leave because guess what? The husbands would say, I'm taking the kids. I'm taking the kids. Hello, for all my moms out there, when somebody's threatening your babies, you're going to stay unless their life is on the line. You might stay around. It's a whole lot that goes into that. Now, that's not what I wanted to talk about. What I wanted to talk about is the fact that these are people that I want to help. So what is it for you? What is your thing? What is your why? Why would you like to be able to? I'm really curious. Hey, Giselle. Hey, Julia. Hey, Mongol. Hey, Lawandi. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Thunder. Hey there, hey, Lifestyle. I need my glasses. Lifestyle with D. It's part of your name is cut off. I'm sorry about that. But if y'all don't mind, go ahead and take your finger, tap the screen. Just tap lightly where my forehead is. Don't tear your camera up trying to send me hearts and stuff. Just take your finger, tap on the screen where my forehead is. That will send out the hearts, and that will let the algorithms know that I am live and that we are having a conversation. Okay, so now let me tell you a little bit about what's happening on our digital marketing, this business growth, 30K in 90 days, business growth sprint. Now, when I already said how would $100 change your life? If you can make an extra $100 a day. And the reason I'm not throwing out these high numbers because I don't personally think somebody making $10,000, $100,000 a day is far-fetched. You know why? Because I've seen people do it. But I do know before I knew that it was possible, I would think there's no way a regular person is making that kind of money. I can't. They got to be doing something else. Or I don't know. But then also my mind always went to, well, wait a minute. If they're really doing this, then how are they doing it? What are they doing? And how can I do it too, right? Because if it's possible for them, it's possible for me. And if it's possible for me, and it is, then it's possible for you. So if you would like to know, go ahead right now, up to the link in my bio, put your information in. You're going to get an email from me right away. And that's going to connect us. And then we will be able to go. You'll be able to join us on this journey, me and the other 50,000 people inside of this community. Or 4,991, I guess, 99, whatever it is. Anyway, so like I was saying, so that's the reason I'm saying $100 a day, okay? Because for some people to think they can make thousands of dollars a day, it's just too big a leap. It's just too big a leap, and I think that's why a lot of times our messaging to people, and this is for any of you that are content creators and digital marketers and whatever on your journey as well. Sometimes when we throw out these big numbers, I made $900 a day. Guess what? People really make $900 a day. But when you tell people that, they don't believe it because it just seems so far-fetched. Like that's impossible. So, but if I say you can make $100 a day, that's a little more believable. Why? Because the average person probably makes $100 a day already. So they're not like, oh, you can't make $100 a day. Sure you can. You can make $100 a day driving freaking Uber or doing DoorDash, right? So $100 a day is possible. So that's why I'm throwing that out there. I would love for you guys to join me on this journey. I would love for you to get in here and run with us with this 30K in 90 days digital marketing journey. I gave you one of my reasons. And you know what's funny is I really have not told anybody else online that was one of my reasons for wanting to do this program, was to create that community for those women and their children. And also, what else have I not told anybody? I just told y'all it was just us. I haven't told anybody a couple of things. I don't think I've told anybody about the whole abusive situation. Not really. But anywho, sometimes you just gotta, I'm getting better and better at telling my story. That was our day 5, was learning how to tell your story. That was day 5. So I was getting better and better at telling my story. And so that's part of my story, right? My journey that's my journey. Everybody has their own thing. Like one thing that happens when people get online or start doing things, and I was guilty of the same thing. That's why I'm telling you, because I know, because I did it. You start looking at everybody else and they're so good and they're just a natural, and I love the way and when you see what they do or you see what they say, you're like, oh man, I wish I could say, like, I wish I could connect with people like that. Like there's so many people inside of this community, and I go in and I support everybody, and I watch as many lives and things like that as I can, and I comment and I interact and all that kind of stuff. And so you get where you're like I when I first started, I was watching our mentor, Michelle. And I was like, I just love her. She's like, her story similar to mine. She's a mom of 6. She got divorced. She had to start over. She was overwhelmed, and she was stressed out and overwhelmed. And she says she was a hot mess express. And what was she going to teach people? How to also be a hot mess express. But then she found the same thing that I found, which is this blueprint, the 6-figure blueprint that teaches you how to make money online. That's all it teaches you. It teaches you how to make money online. You don't have to use it for this. You don't have to join in this. You don't have to be part of this community. You get the blueprint for free. So go ahead and put your information in my link in my bio, and I'll get you the information. And look how many times I've said, you guys. Look how many times I've had to catch my train of thought. Look how many times I needed a sip of water. Look how many. You don't have to be perfect to do this. You just have to be you. Hello. You have everything that you need to succeed in this industry. You don't need to be fancy. You don't need to have it all figured out. I say this all the time. Why do people think that especially when you come into the online space, right? Okay, this is because it's relatively new to most people, right? But when you started your job, whatever job, think about your first job. Now, for most of us with our first job, somebody had to train us and show us everything that there was to do, because we didn't know, right? We didn't have, most of us. Some people did, but most of us didn't have the experience. My first jobs happened to be working for my parents. They had some restaurants and some apartments and stuff like that. So my first jobs, and then when I got older, they had flower shops. So those were my first jobs. And my dad was not like, because no, my dad was harder on us because we were his kids than he was on some other people. And my dad was also very, very tough on himself. So he was the sweetest guy, but he did not play. My dad did not play. So I guess I'm kind of like that too. I'm sweet, but also I don't play. I don't, I don't have time for nonsense. I'm a fun person. I'm fun to be around. I love to do stuff, but I just don't have time for nonsense. That's why I said this in the beginning. This is not for everybody. There's some people that they're just not ready. They're just not ready. They're just not at the point where they're sick and tired of being sick and dang tired. They still love riding the struggle bus. They got their little bus passes to stay on the struggle bus. They have rope and stuff to climb up the rough side of the mountain. And they love it there. They love it there. They're comfortable in their comfort zone. And when I'm telling you, your comfort zone is killing you. The comfort zone is the enemy of your progress. It really is. It's holding you back. So stop holding yourself back. Just stop it. Just cut it out, knock it off, as Cat Williams would say, and decide right now, once and for all, like draw a line in the sand, like I'm sick and damn tired of being sick and damn tired. If that's you, drop a 1. Are you tired? Are you just like sick of it? I mean, if you're in the U.S., there's so much going on. Some people love it, some people hate it, some people think that Elon and his, what are they calling these kids? The Musketeers are doing a great job. I'm terrified of these little kids, okay? I have kids. I have very smart kids. I actually have 2 kids that are genius, like certified genius level kids. And then I have a daughter who's just super amazing. And she's right now in law school. And, and my other kids, they're all really smart kids, right? And they all do stuff. They all have their own, I don't know who that is. I didn't mean to have you come on. I don't know how to get you off though. How do I take you out of here? Hey, intellectual.
Just
Yeah,
miss the
I
leg.
accidentally added you, huh? How do I do it?
Just play a match. Play a match and next you can go.
Okay. Well, anyway, you guys, hold on. So I'm not sure what I did. I didn't mean to do that, and I am new to this. So anyway, hello everybody. Let me give y'all some more shout outs while I try to figure this thing out. Hey, Christy. Hey, Maker Hayes.
You can
Hey,
just start the
Penny.
match and stop it.
Go where?
You're not see.
I don't know what I just did. I can go where? How do I do it? It's not going away. You're still there. Well, anyway, I guess you're just gonna have to stay here unless you click off. See, this is what I'm telling you guys. You don't have to know how to do stuff before you do stuff because I have no idea how I did that. I really don't. But it's okay. Let's see. Uh, anyway, back to what I was saying. Like you don't have to know how to do stuff before you do it. Nope, I don't want to do that. That's not what's happening. I don't want to flag you. Um, dang. How do I
Now
take
you
you
can
off?
just
I do
start the
what?
match and I will cut out. Start the match and I will hand it and you can go.
I don't know. Okay, accept. Okay. I think I did it. Did I do it?
You still there.
Okay, I did the start the match thing. Decline. I keep doing. Okay, accept. I don't know what's going on. All right, you guys. Well, I wanted to, that this is real. This is real life. So obviously, this is how it goes.
Chantel, can
I
you
think
send
I'm
me
gonna have to log off and then come back on because I can't even see what's happening right now. I'm going to go off and I'll come back on you guys. Bye.
Okay. So why are you still here? Sometimes sitting on this chemical.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Boom, boom, get in the room. Hey, y'all, I'm back. So if you're just joining me, I was doing a live a couple of minutes ago, and some kind of way, because I'm new to this whole digital marketing thing. If you saw up in here with the title of this topic of this live is it's digital marketing for beginners. So I accidentally got into a match or had somebody come on live with me, and then I didn't know how to get them off my live. So it's like I don't know this person, so I don't know, you know what. I mean, I'm sure he's a lovely person, but I'm just saying I don't know the person. And so it's like, well, there was really nothing for us to go live together about. And also because there's so many, random accounts on TikTok. Like I said, not that person particularly, but I'm just saying that I'm like, yeah, I would love to go live again. So if you would like to go live with me again, my guy that was on here a minute ago, just DM me and let's set up a time when we can actually do a live together. That would be fun. I would love to have a co-host, but not just randomly. And that was my fault because I'm moving stuff around on the screen. And yeah. Okay, so anyway, where was I? All right, so we're talking about this digital marketing journey, digital marketing for beginners, and we are doing a 30K in 90-day business growth sprint. So this is for you if you want to learn how to do digital marketing. If you see people making all this money online and you're like, how the heck are they doing it? I want to do that. I want to learn. My name is Kara and I'm a mom of 6. I'm a world traveler. I'm a serial entrepreneur and a whole lot of other fun and cool stuff. And I'm coming to you tonight from the mountains of Virginia because it's evening here. So I don't know where you guys are from. Let me know where you're chiming in from. And so I was just talking about, what would an extra $100 a day mean for your life? What would that do for you if you could just make an extra $100 a day? Let's not talk all these numbers like $10,000 a month and $30,000 in 90 days and all that kind of stuff, because yes, it is possible, but does that mean everybody's going to make it? Of course not. Of course everybody's not going to make $30,000 in 90 days. You know why? Because some people are not going to plug in and do what they need to do that. Some people are going to some things are just, everything might not just click for some people, right? So we're not making any guarantees, and that's why I'm saying I want to say, what if it's possible for you to make $100 a day? Go click the link in my bio, put your information in there, and I will send you all of the details about this blueprint that I'm following, and the 50,000 other like-minded people inside of my community are also following. We're being taught by a self-made millionaire, and she made her first million in 17 months utilizing TikTok, right? So guess what that means for me? It means that if she can do it, I can do it. And it means for you, if I can do it and I'm doing it, that you can do it. This is not hard. We tend to overthink things. Where I was in the middle of my thought before I did whatever I did and had somebody else join me on my live, was that sometimes we have a tendency to want to make things complicated, right? Maybe that's not where I left off. I'm not sure. But anyway, but it doesn't have to be complicated, right? We got this mindset like we got to know how to do stuff before we do stuff. That's where I was. And like if you start a job, like your first job, when you started your first job, you probably got trained in probably every job you've ever been to. Even if you have skills in that area, you were trained, right? Somebody trained you. You had some kind of orientation or something like that. Maybe, maybe not. But for most jobs, you did. Like I was an employer with my other businesses, and we had orientations, right? We had orientations, and we walked people through the process, and blah 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 blah. And so guess what? This is the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same dang thing. This is no different. You are going to be walked through the process step by step. The only way you're going to get lost and confused is if you start doing something that's outside of the process. Now, here's what we do. And you keep seeing these things, and everybody's talking about just make $900 a day, and you only need 2 hours a day, and you only need a cell phone, and you only need Wi-Fi. And you know why they're telling you that? Because it's true. It is true. You literally can make hundreds of dollars a day from your phone and with Wi-Fi. You already know it's true. You do know that it's true. I think everybody at this point in time, unless you just got to the planet yesterday, knows that people actually make money on the internet, right? They buy stuff from Amazon. You bought something from TikTok Shop or whatever, you know. So people buy stuff online all day. You have net streaming services. All of that's examples of digital marketing. You probably bought an ebook at some point, or a course, or you listen to Spotify. All of that stuff is just digital marketing. That's all it is. It's not, it's people. The reason that a lot of times people seem vague is because there's hundreds of things. The reason that a lot of times people seem vague is because there's hundreds of things and hundreds of ways that you can make money with digital marketing. And so people think that it's complicated, but it's not. Finger and tap on the screen, that will send me the hearts. Also, if you're not following me, follow me, and I will follow you back, as long as you are not a bot, as long as you are not a scammer, a spammer, a sugar daddy, or my 900th follow from Elon Musk and my 10 million follow from Keanu Reeves. Like, as long as you're a real account, I will follow you. This is not necessarily Grow Room, but if you want to grab some friends up here, hey, I'm not going to stop you. Just pay attention to who follows you out of the room, because some people, you know, you never know. But some clues are like when people just have, they have their thing up, and they will just have it'll have a bunch of numbers and just say user, and they don't have a bio or anything. Sometimes those people are spammers or scammers. Just pay attention. Just look at people's pages before you just randomly follow people and stuff like that. Just make sure they're legit. Okay, so anyway, back to what I was saying. The reason people are telling you that, and the reason people seem like they're kind of vague when they're trying to explain this at all. I guess it would be like if you're like a mechanic and you can't explain every single car to somebody, right? You can tell them about this car, that car, maybe the types of cars that you specialize in, but you're not going to be able to tell them probably about every single solitary car on the planet. So it's the same thing when it comes to digital and affiliate marketing. It's kind of hard to, in every single video, and again, like I said earlier, on TikTok, you have like 1 second to catch people's attention. You know how fast y'all scroll. Stop scrolling and pay attention. Listen, if you're ready to change your life, if you're sick and tired of being sick and dang tired, if you're overworked and underpaid, if you're overwhelmed and you're stressed out, if you want a better way, if you know that it's possible, you've seen people doing it, and you want to know what the heck are they doing and how can I do it, then hit the link in my bio and get the information. The information is free. It's free 99. It costs you $0 to find out. It costs nothing to find out. So do that, all right? Yeah. So do that, all right? I'm serious, because, see, for me, I always had a desire to help people. Always, since I was a kid. Don't know where it came from. Well, my parents were very generous and stuff like that, but I'm just saying, like, I just was born like that. Even when I had my company and stuff, right? I had several different businesses, but I have other things now, but I haven't been in this digital space like this before, this digital marketing. And what I love about it and the way our mentor set it up is you don't need any following. You don't need your friends and family. They're probably not your ideal customers anyway. Like I just did the series about who our perfect customer was, which was the beginning of the 90-day journey. So every day our mentor sends us she does a video, and then she gives us some things to do, and then we do it. We just make the videos and we put them online, or however you want to do it. There's a lot of different ways that you can do this program. But so I always wanted to help a lot of people, and there's only so many people you can help when you have a business. Like, I mean, even if I can employ a couple hundred people, I want to help thousands of people. Like, that's one of my like, I really want to help thousands and thousands of people. If I can make a difference in one person's life, though, and they make a difference in another person's life, and then that person makes a difference in another person's life, depending on how old y'all, I told y'all I'm 61 and full of fun. Depending on how old you are, you might remember it was this commercial. It was for shampoo, and they were like, she was doing her hair, and she's like, she told two friends, and then they told two friends, and then they told two friends, and so on and so on and so on. That's the effect of me helping one person. That's how I look at it. If I can help one person to make a difference in one person's life, and then they go on and help somebody else and make a difference, now that's two people. But it then becomes exponential, because guess what? We get to help more and more people. So finding this program and this digital marketing where anybody can literally do this, like, you can do this. Don't think that you can't do it. You can do this. So she has us start with a brand new account. Whatever social media platform you're going to be on, she has you start with a brand new account. Start a brand new page. Like, I've been on Facebook forever. If I was marketing this more on Facebook, I would start with a brand new Facebook account. Start with a brand new Instagram account. But I'm starting with a brand new TikTok account. You know why? Because I never really was on TikTok before. And that's where my mentor made her first million in 17 months. Hello, who am I talking to? First million in 17 months on TikTok. So you can do this. If I can do it and I'm doing it, then that means that you can do it. So don't make it complicated. Hey, where are you from? Where are you? Vacay, Kenji, Janet, Mammy, Wasim, where is everybody from? I'm over here in the USA, in Virginia, up here in the mountains, and it's getting a little bit chilly, so I'm going to start walking back home. And I started out earlier this evening saying that the reason that I decided to go live was because I came outside to take my walk. I really didn't feel like taking a walk, because I kind of waited till it was late, and I was like, I don't feel like walking anyway. I don't feel like going outside. I don't feel like being in the cold. I don't feel like doing any of the things. So you know what I did, and this is something for you guys, because I'm also a coach, is when you don't feel like doing something, that is the exact time when you need to do it. Here's what else y'all need to do. You need to stop goofing around. Stop sitting on the fence. Stop watching everybody else making money online. Stop thinking everything is a scam. Stop thinking everybody's up to no good. And find out for yourself. You can start in this program for $100, and you can do it on a payment plan. You can do $100, $300, and come on tonight, like now. And you can do it on a payment plan. Just click the link in my bio, and the information will be right there for you. And at the very least, you're going to get a free 10K in 30 days blueprint from me. Like, that's going to come to you for free. You don't have to pay anything. Free 99. And so the point of that is that you can do this. This is not hard. This is not hard. If it wasn't hard, I wouldn't do it. I don't like hard stuff. Well, not like that. I don't like complicated things. So I wouldn't be doing it. You know, I really wouldn't. I'm trying to get some light because I'm out here. And I said earlier, see, this is what I'm telling you. You don't need all the fancy smancy stuff that you think you need. You don't need it. I would love to have one of those, like, Ring camera things. that gives the perfect lighting. But I don't have that. I'm not worrying about it. I would love to have the microphone that makes your voice sound all smooth and all that, because I have kind of a gravelly voice. But guess what? I don't have that. I would love to have a selfie stick right now so I could hold the thing up and do all the things, but I don't need any of that, and you don't need any of that. Here's what you need. You need a cell phone or laptop. You need 2 hours a day. You need Wi-Fi, and you need to be willing to plug in and follow the step-by-step proven process. 50,000 people inside of this community. Something is being done right. Trust me on that one. Okay, so I am going to hop off here, and I'm going to take my walk back home because I actually have a video that I need to make. We're on, I'm doing day, whatever it is of my journey. So a few days what I did, I had recorded, but I didn't upload it. So I just decided to start the days over. So if you go look on my page, you'll see that I have day 1 and day 2 up there already, and the other videos I'll be posting. But anyway, come on and join me on this journey. 30K in 90 days. And like I said, let's not go with these big pie in the sky numbers. What would $100 a day do for you? What difference would that make in your life? What if you did this and you only made $100 in the month? Would you be upset? No, because you know what? Especially if you never made money online before, you would prove to yourself that it was possible. See, when I made my first money online, I was like, oh crap, somebody actually freaking paid me. Like, are you serious? It was an amazing feeling. Like, wow. And so don't get caught up. And I was talking to somebody else yesterday who's also inside of the program. I'm doing the Legacy Builders program, by the way. Hey, Willis. And I was saying to them, she was saying like she didn't have a lot of success online when she first started. It took her like a few months to really make any money. Do you think she quit? Of course not, because you're not just, oh my God, I just sent somebody else another invitation. Of course she didn't get upset. You want to know why? Because you're not just making money, right, with this program. You are learning all of these skills that you can market. You can actually take these if you're a job person, and enhance your skills that you can use on your job. If you already have an existing business or program or service, you're going to learn how to do the marketing. You're going to learn how to master social. That feels skeptical. I've bought thousands and thousands, like thousands of dollars worth of programs over the years online. Some of them were really good. Some of them were crap. They were just junk. It was like I could have saved my money. This is not that. This is not network marketing. There's no uplines. There's no downlines. This is not crypto and all that stuff. And speaking of all of that stuff like that, I will never ever send you anything for crypto, or I don't have WhatsApp. I don't have Telegram or any of those things. That's why you need to get your information from the link in my bio, because that's me. Even my mentor, there's like hundreds of people on here that are scamming and pretending to be her. And so you got to be careful on the streets. But because we teach you every single thing that you need to do inside of the program, you can get your money back like the next day, or as soon as you get your first customer, you're in profit, and you get 100% profit. Like, my mentor doesn't get any money from me. If you join this program, I don't get any money from you. Like, whenever you sign up, I get paid, and that's it. You don't pay any monthly fees. It's none of that. And so that's one of the things that also excited me about it, because I had done like network marketing before and stuff like that. And I'm in a good network marketing program, and it's a weight loss program, and I'm going to get back into it and all this stuff. But that was very traditional. Like, they wanted you to make the list with the friends and family and call people and all that stuff. And I just didn't want to do that. I really didn't want to do it. I love the program. I love the product. I know the people in the program are great, but I just didn't want to do that stuff. So I'm not doing it. When can we do a collab as you suggested? Hey, Divine, just send me a message, and then we'll get together, because you know how this live thing works, that I'm not going to be able to see you comment after this. So I don't know exactly the date, but go ahead and message me so I can remember, and then we can figure it out. All right. I am on the East Coast. Where are you? Where are you located? I'm in Virginia in the U.S. Where are you located? I'm in Virginia in the U.S. So my time. So what time is it there where you are? And maybe we can figure something out. But anyway, so to what I was saying is, this is simple. Don't complicate it. Don't make it hard. This is not hard. We have a tendency as humans to want to complicate stuff because we think it's got to be more to it. There's got to be a bigger secret. Like, it can't just be that simple. Yes, it's just that dang simple. So again, okay, 8:15. You are okay. 8:15. Okay, so you're an hour ahead of me. Where are you? Let me see. I don't have my glasses on. You're an hour ahead of me. Okay. All right. So my daughter is in Puerto Rico and she's an hour ahead of me too. So I have to remember because she's in law school, and I'll call her sometime and I'll be like, oh crap, I forgot. She's probably like studying or trying to get ready for bed or whatever. But anyway, yeah, so yeah, we'll figure it out. I would like that. And then we can chit chat about what it is we're going to do on our live. Because I've not done the co-host thing. So that should be fun. That would be fun. So anybody else, like I said, if you would like to go live, if you want to do something together, that's perfectly fine with me. You want to collaborate on stuff, I'm open to all of that. Listen, I hope we all win. I want everybody to win. I'm just one of those people. You're 20 minutes away from Puerto Rico. Okay, cool. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I was in Puerto Rico for like almost 3 months. Just got back here in December, came back for Christmas and everything. But anyway, you guys, so that's all I wanted to tell you. If you are ready, if you're sick and tired of being sick and dang tired, if you want off the struggle bus, if you don't want to listen, I've been there, done that. I got the t-shirt and the hat. I was the driver on the doggone struggle bus. Let's go. Let's make 2025 your best year ever. Let's not just keep talking about it. Didn't you do the same thing last year? Did you, like last year it was going to be your year? Remember that? 2023, it's going to be my year. 2024, it's going to be my year. 2025. What are you doing different? What are you doing different to make this year actually be your year? What are you doing different? Insanity, let me leave y'all with this. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So if you're doing the same thing this year that you did last year, if you think you've got all this time, no you don't. Because March is going to be here in like 3 days. I can't even believe it. It's almost March. Stop waiting. Get off the struggle bus. Click the link in my bio. Get the information. Like I said, you're going to get a free blueprint from me. This is really 2 hours a day. Now, the 2 hours a day, let me tell you all about that real quick. When people say they work 2 hours a day, that is our income producing activities. IPA, some people call them income generating activities, same thing. Those are the things that you're doing. They're actually getting customers to you, getting eyes on what you are marketing, right? Whether it's a product, whether it's a service, whatever. Those income producing activities that we do in those 2 hours a day is for 30 minutes, we copy and paste, done for you. They're already done. You don't have to think of this stuff. This is done for you. Copy and paste, done for you ads on high traffic websites. We have over 200 or something websites. You just copy and paste. If you can watch this TikTok, you can do everything I'm telling you. This is not hard. You don't ever have to make a video like I'm making. You don't have to go live. You don't have to do any of that stuff. It's not required. Like I said, I'm extroverted and I don't mind going live. Some days I don't feel like it, so I don't. Now, I did try to make a commitment to myself to be consistent and to go live for 15 minutes a day every single day. But some days I just haven't made it. So I had to cut myself some slack. And I want you to do that too. Don't beat yourself up for the stuff you haven't done. But I'm saying, do you want to be stuck in the same place next year as you are this year. If you don't, then you got to do something different. You've got to just say, I'm drawing a line in the sand. I'm sick and dang tired of being sick and dang tired. I'm tired of seeing everybody else win. I want to win. Say it's my turn. Say it's my turn. It's your turn. Now let's go. Hit the link in my bio. Get the information. If you would like to chat with me, send me an email because you're going to have all my information as soon as you go to that link in my bio and we can talk. You can message me. If you're ready, you can leave ready in the comment of any of my videos and I will send you the information. Again, it's your girl, Kara Reveals Crittenton, Coach Kara Missy.